Alright, you guys, it's like 1 in the morning. I figure, I'm wide awake, so I'll roll this one out for you before I go to bed. So, we got one versus Bob Gray. I'm going to play that right now. And that's an email. Okay, so he leads with his Arcanine, and I decide to bring in a Hariyama that I've never used before in my life. So, we'll go ahead and see how it works. I don't do shit in damage to it whatsoever. And it's a Guts Hariyama, blah blah blah. So I bring in my new Slowbro as well. Overheat misses, so he decides, he's gonna Toxic me, and what do? I guess I just try to T-Wave, so it's not really much of a threat outside of Extreme Speed. But unfortunately, it does have the Lum. Most of the time those things usually carry lefties, but whatever, it's not that big an issue. Anyway, I was going to Psychic predicting the switch, but he was... I don't know, I guess he was predicting the Psychic knowing that I wouldn't... Fuck, I guess he predicted my prediction is what I'm trying to get at, which is really cool. And he had the Pasho Berry. So he got his rocks up, he did that. And I kind of like really started off on the wrong foot on this match. And then he explodes, so I'm down a major wall that I really would have valued a lot later in the match. And that's no bueno for me. So what happens next? Okay. Oh right, this was a mixed BL mixed UU thing, but he brought an OU on accident. I was like, whatever, we'll just play it off. So I come in predicting the Sleep Powder, and he brings in Star Raptors. I can't really do shit. I don't even remember what I go for. I go for EQ for some stupid ass reason, and well, he decides to go for the sub, and I figure, this thing's really not going to be of any use to me at all. I don't even know why I decided to freaking bring it. Like, it's awful. It's god-awful. I don't even know why I use it. But, I go for the Bullet Punch just to see how much damage it does. It does about a quarter, so... he gets his Brave Bird off. That is undoubtedly going to kill me, and if it doesn't kill me, Toxic Damage will get me down. He got about a quarter from Recoil, too, just because of how much health I have, so that's always good. Bring in Kangaskhan, you know how it goes. He goes to Slowbro, I can't really do shit. I go for Double Edge, just to get some sure damage on whatever comes in. It does a little bit less than half. After lefties, it's going to be a 3-hit KO, so I do not want to stay in for this thing. So I bring in Honchkrow, my second BL. He T-Waves. I didn't know what he wanted to go for, but it's not really going to hurt Honchkrow too much if my attacking with a Sucker Punch. He switches out. I packed Pursuit on this thing, and I was really considering Pursuiting, but he switched out anyway. Extreme Speed comes into play. I totally forgot that Sucker Punch doesn't work on priority moves, so Cute Dude didn't really get much use in this match at all. No. Okay, well thankfully he's itemless, so I decided to bring in my Specs Z, and Extreme Speed doesn't really do well, it does a decent amount, but Tri-Attack is going to kill it regardless. And yeah, I mean, it's Specs, it's Timid, it's Adaptability, it's Tri-Attack. What else do you need to hear? So he brings in Gallade, and I don't know what this thing wanted to do, but I guess I outsped. It lived, and it got the Salac Berry, so that's bad, but he went for the sub, which is good. I don't really have much that wants to take a hit from it. I was predicting in close combat, so I go into Venusaur to take it. And he gets his drops. And it looks like I'm going to live another close combat. So he goes for another one just to see if he can kill me. I end up living with some minuscule... 26, there we go. So he gets a 2 defense drops. I go for Sludge Bomb just to be safe. Because, I don't really want to leave Storm anything. And yeah. But unfortunately, I don't have that much health left. He decides to bring in Staraptor. Not much I can do. I just leave it just to get a safe switch in at this point. And yeah, he gets his Recoil. Thankfully, he's down low enough to the point that he can't make a sub anymore. So I decide just to go for Fake Out just to take it out. He figures she's gonna fodder it out as well. So what happens next? He brings in Slowbro. I Double Edge because I'm really not going to get much use once I'm below half health at this point, so I need to dent it as hard as I can. He goes for Thunder Wave, and I really didn't know, like, I was predicting he was probably going to slack off, so I didn't go for Sucker Punch. I just went right for at least I think I went for another Double Edge. Oh, I did, but I got the Para Hack, so that wasn't cool. And right here is where I go for the sucker punch, because he's not going to do slack off twice in a row. Fortunately, I get it back down to more or less, kind of, within probably like 50 or 60 hit points of where it was. So I didn't lose too much progress with that. And Spec Z comes in to save the day again. Tri-Attack will clean just about anything off of the face of the earth. So that thing's gone. And the whole thing I was fearing this whole match is because I didn't set up rocks. I don't know what item this thing has. And it turns out to outspeed me. But he goes for Leaf Storm and misses. And that is the match because he's not... I don't know what he was, but he wasn't sashed. And I don't know. I feel kind of bad because, you know, if he hit the Leaf Storm, then that would have been game. But, you know, I guess that's how the luck rolled out. He is, like, actually one of the better people on my JTV feeds, and I'm okay with that. So, I'll probably roll this out tomorrow, whatever. Stay tuned, I guess. So.